Hello again. Right, reasoning for Monday is all about place value. So we've got things about rounding, the value of the digits, and some negative number stuff as well. And first off, we're given the scenario that Eva has ordered 8 6-digit numbers, and the smallest number is 345,900, and her largest number is 347,000. So imagine we've got a list of 8 numbers. It's the smallest, the largest, and she's put them in ascending order, smallest to largest. We're also given the fact that all the other numbers of her 8, so the 6 that we've got to create, have a digit total of 20. So that means when we add up the digits, we get an answer of 20. So here, for example, the digit total would be 3, add 4, add 5, add 9, add 0, add 0. This would be 3, add 4, add 7, add 0, add 0, 0. So the digit total there, for example, is 14. We need to think about what the other 6 numbers are that fit this rule. So if we imagine here, there we go. We've got 6-digit numbers, and we're going to have 6-digit numbers. We're going to have 8 of them. We've got the first 2. So the first thing I thought about was the digit total, and I knew that they had to be more than 346,000 and something. Okay, because if I had anything more than, look here, we've got 4 add 5 is 9, add 9 makes 18, add 3 makes 21. So the digit total of her first number is 21. We're told the digit total of the other 6 numbers is 20. So we can't do 345,901 because the digit total will be 22. We need to make a smaller digit total. Keep saying digit total a lot. Okay. So I knew that basically then the last 3 digits of the number had to add up to 7 because my digit total so far is 4 add 6, which is 10, add 3, which so far I'm on 13. So I've got another 7 to play with in my digit total. So for example, I could do 0, 1 and 6. Now the digit total, 13, add 0, add 1, add 6, makes 20. In that case, we could have lots of possible answers, but the thing that you need to check is that you've got answers that start with 346,000 something, 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 and those 3 numbers add up to 7, so that the whole digit total adds up to 20. So I'll start with my first one there, 0, 1, 6. I might have 346,025, because remember we've got to put them in ascending order, getting bigger. 346,052, still got a digit total of 20. I've got 7, add 3 makes 10, add 4, add 6. I've got 3 more to go, I might have to carry on my list down here. 346,205. So I'm just playing with 2, 5 and 0 because I know that makes 7 to make a total of 20 altogether. Then 346,250. Yeah, getting bigger. And I need one more. 3, 4, 6. I'm going to do 5, 2, 0. And then finally, so if I read those numbers, they're getting bigger before the largest number in the set, and if I add up the digits, 3 add 4 add 6 add 0 add 1 add 6, etc., I've got a digit total of 20. Next up, it's the house bungalow, isn't it? House bungalow and luxury motorhome. So a house costs £250,000 in this scenario, in this situation. Luxury motorhome, lucky people who can buy that, costs £100,000, and there's a bungalow for sale that's halfway between the two. Work out the price of the bungalow. So the trick to find a number halfway between 2 given numbers is to add them up, then divide it by 2. So I've started to lay out my column addition here. But I get an answer of 350,000, and then I'm going to do that divided by 2. 350,000 divided by 2. 7 remainder 1, 5, 0, 0, 0. So the bungalow costs £175,000. 175,000 is halfway between 250,000 and 100,000 if I plotted those on a number line. Next up, I'll start to lay out a little bit to show you there where we've got 5 numbers that round to the following numbers when rounded to the nearest 100,000. So we're going to have 3 sets of 5 numbers. And if I show you this for 200,000, I've put it on a number line. 10,000 less than it is 190,000. 10,000 more than 200,000 is 210,000. So anything in this sweet spot of 195,000 or more would round up to 200,000, and anything 214,999 or less would round down to 200,000. So as long as you've created 5 numbers that fit in there on the number line, you've got the right answer, basically. So I could have 195,000. That would round to 200,000 to the nearest 10,000, just to show you. There we go. There's my thousands, there's my 10 thousands, that's the one I want. Box it up. Anything that side stays the same, remember. Anything this side turns to zeros. But little trick there, remember, 5 or more, 9, 1 more than 9 is 10, so we carry it over. So the 19 turns into 20, rounded up to 200,000. I could have 196,000, I could have 201,000, 202,000, 202,001. All would round to 200,000 to the nearest 100,000. So to show you that strategy for 600,000, I'm going to plot it on a number line. 600,000. 10,000 less is 590,000. 10,000 more is 610,000. So anything there. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Oh my goodness, it's like there's an earthquake. There we go. Strategic use of an elbow to hold my paper still. 595,000, and what would be on 604,999. So without going through examples, anything in greater than or including 595,000 or less than and including 604,999, anything in that area of the number line would work. For the final one, 1,900,000, don't be put off by the fact it's into millions. Same strategy works. In a way, to find the answers, you can kind of ignore the millions and just focus on the 900,000, but don't forget to include it in your numbers. It still counts, we can't get rid of it, but we just don't need to account for its place value because the 10,000 we're looking at there. That's the column we're interested in, the 10,000s column. So we can have anything greater than or including 185,000. Oh, sorry, it's 1 million. Oh, why have I put one? Sorry, the one confusing me. 859,000, for example. And anything less than 1,904,999. If you do the pattern sniffing there, look. Sorry, I put an 8 there. I should have made a right mess there. Start again. 1,800,000. Is it 10,000 less? 1,890,000. So 5,000 more. There we go. Anything in that space there on the number line will fit, will work the pattern. Next up, blank piece of paper. We need to put these statements in order so the answers are from smallest to greatest. So first off, the answers. So we need to find the difference between minus 24 and minus 76. So if I put those on a number line, which I'm going to use a vertical number line for this, then it's the difference between the two. So if I find the difference between 76 and 24, there we go, the difference is 52 to that first one. The even number that is less than minus 18 but greater than minus 22. So if I write minus 22, minus 21, minus 20, minus 19, minus 18. Now it's got to be less than minus 18, so I'm not including minus 18, I can't use that. And it's got to be more than, greater than, minus 22, and it's got to be even. So out of the three numbers I'm left with, minus 21, minus 20, minus 19, minus 20 is the one I'm looking for. The number that's halfway between 40 and minus 50. So again, on a number line, I'll show you 40 minus 50. The difference between those, imagine we've gone from somewhere very, very cold in the Antarctic, minus 50, we got on an aeroplane and we flew to the Middle East in the height of summer, it was 40 degrees, that would be a difference of 90. However, it's the number that's halfway between the two. So, half of that is 45. So if I add 45, paper slipping around, add 45 to minus 50, I would land on -5. And just to check, -5, add 45 as the other half of 90, I'd get to 40. So they're the three. Oh, sorry, the difference between -6 and 7. Simple. Because we've got a negative number and a positive number, I can add them together to find the difference. And they've got a difference of 13. There we go. So now I need to put those numbers in order, the difference between. So I've got -20 as the smallest. Then -5, taking them off when I've done them. Then 13, and then 52. They're the answers, and they're the answers in ascending order, smallest to greatest. Finally, Mo has £17.50, just jotting that down, in his bank account, pays for a jumper that costs £30. So he hasn't got enough money in his bank account, so he's gone into his overdraft, into minus. How much money does he have in his bank account now? So if we started with that £30, took away the money he has got in his bank account. There we go. Oh, I didn't need to steal that, did I? Oh my goodness. There we go. Subtraction 0, take away 0. There we go. 0, take away 5. That's where I need to start to steal. 10 take away 5 is 5. 9 take away 7 is 2. 2 take away 1 is... There we go. So, it's like he's spent that £17.50. And that got him down to 0 on in his bank account. Show you on there. This was his bank account. We know that we're subtracting his spending £30. So he spent £17.50. That got him to 0. And we've got another £12.50 to take away. So his new bank balance would be negative £12.50. Just to show you, if I add £12.50 and £17.50 together, we get £30. Started there, jump to 0, take away the rest of the money that what's left of what he's spending to find out his new final balance, £12.50. Going to have to get back to work to pay off his overdraft, isn't he?